Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here in the Southern District of New York Courthouse. It's Thursday, November 3rd, 2022. We're covering the U.S. versus Nikola case. It's a retrial of the Iconics case. It's interesting because it's about corporate fraud, big money. It very much echoes the Trevor Milton case, where right across the street we asked Trevor Milton of Nikola what about being quoted as saying he didn't give a crap about the environment. He actually used the S word. In any case, Nikola will continue covering the case. Over in Brooklyn, U.S. versus Tom Barrack, it's in jury deliberations. Yesterday they went home without rendering a verdict. Tick-tock, countdown to verdict on illegal UAE lobbying in the United States. This while a U.S. State Department official is flying to the UAE, and the UAE runs wild inside the UN. Also in Brooklyn, a very interesting case we're covering of former heavyweight boxer Goran Gogic of Montenegro, involved in 1 billion, yes, that's with a B, cocaine exports. Shocking, to the Balkans. Yesterday in SDNY, a case that apparently no one else is covering, 3 gentlemen from Colombia were arraigned in a large drug for gun swap. Colombia, Ecuador, and Austria. Yes, Austria in the mix with its weapons. So that one we'll be covering. You can find our story on it. It's Rodriguez Tapia if anyone wants to cover it. Now, today, also in SDNY, there's going to be a sentencing of a guy named Adam Rogas. He was charged in a $100 million cyber fraud. He said he was stopping fraud, but he was committing fraud. Maybe you've heard of Fraud Guarantee. Remember that one? Anyway, he'll be sentenced, and we'll cover it. But speaking of fraud, the United Nations. We're covering here one more connection. Ng Lap Seng. Remember him? He paid bribes in the UN. He bought the PGA. He bought everyone. Anyway, now he doesn't want to pay his lawyer, Hugh Moe. So they're duking it out in front of Judge Hellerstein, and we're going to cover that. And on that's how we're going to approach the UN. The UN not only fails in diplomacy, it takes bribes from China. Antonio Guterres is the #1 guilty party here, concealing his links to the China Energy Fund Committee and then throwing out the press that asked. It's shocking. The countries must do something. To be continued.